Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once more to Morrowind, which still doesn't have amazing resolution stuff going on, but it is technically bigger than it was last time. Even if not by that much, but by a little bit. I did do the fix. It didn't do a lot. It changed something. I went into the registry editor, and it did a thing, and I changed the height and width, and it didn't do a ton. It did at least didn't make it widescreen. It made it so it worked slightly better, and it stopped crashing as much when it came to me changing the resolution. But it's still the same like square. So that might just be how it's gonna be. I might look for more fixes later, but it's it is what it is, you know. It's an older game. You can't really expect it to conform to modern monitors and all that. And you know, it's perfectly fine just having it kind of over here and having a little bit of a black portion of the screen over on this side. Especially because on my screen, there's, you know, a good portion of just blank space over on the left and right. So you're kind of getting the same the same kind of experience that I am. But anyways, last time we made our character and did the first couple main quests, which brought us to this town, and the guy told us to join one of the guilds, and I did that. I joined the Fighters Guild, and we did two quests for them. We killed rats, and then we killed some egg poachers, and now they want us to kill Telvanni agents, which I don't know how tough those are going to be, but hopefully not too tough. But we need to... Wait, where's the place that they want us to go? Caldera. So first, I wanted to check out the Silt Strider. Because generally, if you need to go somewhere, their first option should be... This is the opposite direction, isn't it? Your first option should be checking the Silt Strider if it can go there. Oh boy, my athletics increased. That took a while. I don't know, I guess I haven't run around very much. But I haven't seen that, you know, go up nearly as much as I thought I would. At least not nearly as much as it does in Oblivion. Okay. But yeah, the guy said also that you could talk to the Mages Guild
Where
and
would you
they'd
like to go?
possibly have something for us. Okay, so we can't go to Caldera or wherever it was. So we might need to talk to the Mages Guild. Or we would need to walk there, but I have no idea where that place is. Oh, maybe I can ask around town about it. Do you know where Caldera is? Nope. A specific place. I think that's just places in town, though. Yeah. Oh, you have more. Okay, so they do have some things here. On the hill to the west is a temple. Commercial district west of the river. The roads south lead to that place, and that place. The Silt Strider goes to multiple of those places. Ah, roads north lead to Caldera. That's where I need to go. And of course, the guild guides of the Mages Guild can teleport you to Caldera as well. Now, here's the thing.
Scamps, I could skin them all.
Interesting. I don't know how far north Caldera is, but would it really be that bad of an idea to just walk there? Is that not good? Should I not do that? Where is the general goods merchant? And there's supposed to be like, there's an armor right here. I don't know why that's not on my map. My map got all kind of messed up when we logged out and logged back in. There's a pawnbroker. I assume they're pretty similar, but it doesn't sound like they have the best prices. There's also Lucky Lockup. I don't know what that even means, but we're gonna, I guess, go check it out. Oh, trader. Well, that works. They're right here. Are you the person?
What do you want?
You seem to be. Okay. Well, I need to sell you a bunch of BS that I do not want. Ooh. Devil Spear, you say? How can you tell... Wait. Why does a spear cast Bound Spear? How does that work? And also, how can you tell what, you know, type something is? Because this is like an iron spear that I have currently. And this guy has a devil spear. Is that like the material is just, it is made out of devil? That doesn't make much sense. But I could use a better spear. Especially if I'm going to be walking somewhere, I'll want something that can actually harm undead. Because if not, we might be in trouble. But we might need to go somewhere else for that. Fiend stuff? Bound dagger. Yeah, bound spells must do something a bit different in this game than it does in other games. Anyways, we're just gonna sell any of this stuff that we do not need. Like eggs. Probably don't need the eggs. Don't need these. Don't need miner's picks. Probably don't need this. Because, you know, the less we have weighing us down, the better life is going to be for us, right? Because we can have more inventory space. Okay. Want to buy famous Daedric weapons? Okay, I guess so the Devil Spear is a Daedric weapon. These are not Daedric weapons? No, you're right. Oh, I see. So essentially, the weapon isn't a Daedric weapon. It looked like it had this like similar stats to my iron spear, but it using the bound weapon spell makes it so that every so often, where am I? Every so often when you actually use the spell, it will upgrade the spear to a Daedric spear. Does an armor happen to have weapons? Because I would like a better weapon. You have one weapon. Not the weapon we need. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot.
What is this about?
I don't know if there's a weaponsmith in town. There's a bookseller. You think they have do you think they have weapons?
Citizen,
You
And
may
what's that?
speak.
It's not really, you know, useful to have a sign way up there where nobody can reach it and even see what it's about. Anyways, let's check the pawnbroker, I guess, because that might be useful. And then I'm just gonna start walking north, I think. Outfitter. Is it like outfit as in clothes, or outfitter as in, you know, outfits you with good stuff? Doesn't have any weapons we need, and even if they did have weapons we need, they're still just iron quality, so nothing fancy. So, pawnbroker, what do you have? You might have some fancy stuff. I mean, a lot of people give some interesting things to pawnbrokers. Iron spear, but nothing better. Okay. Oh, we have a silver longsword. So yeah, technically, if I had gotten lucky here, then they might have had a silver spear. But no, they do not have that. I would have liked that, though. Why is my iron spear 6 to 15, and this one is 5 to 20? Let's see. Yeah, but this has 200 more condition. It's weird because they have like hidden values that it can be the same name and the same everything, but just have slightly different. Like it's the same weight, but mine has higher durability and a higher lower damage range, but a lower higher damage range. Very bizarre. I don't know how that works. I don't know why there's such variance in these things, but you know what? I'm just gonna leave because you don't have a spear for me. So I guess we're just gonna deal with what we have. Although I did learn. Where am I? Where's my purse? Hello? I'm supposed to be here? There we go. Just had to remove something and put it back on, and then we have appeared from the darkness. And apparently, yeah, we're supposed to use the hammer on us, our little picture there, and that pops this screen up. And apparently that's how you repair things. And we got this hammer for free, so we're just gonna use it. There we go. Very nice. Everything's max durability once more. And then I guess we're heading north, which would be this direction, right? I think my map is recovering. Back, yeah, it seems to have recovered all the, at least most of the information that it lost. So let's head north. And I did just realize there's a little mini-map in the bottom right. I don't know what that's useful for. I guess that does work kind of like a compass. Because you can see which direction you're facing. Well, let's hope this isn't like Daggerfall, where the towns are all like hours and hours apart from each other. You know, every time I look at Daggerfall and look through the community tab on Steam, I always find those videos of the guy that's like beating Daggerfall without fast travel. And it is, each video is like part 15, and yet the video is like 4 hours long. And 99% of it is just of the guy running through the woods wildly on a horse. And that's it. It's the entire, essentially the entire thing is just riding a horse for hours and hours and hours and hours at a time. Oh, great. I think we have trouble. Okay. I did not have to save there. That was not as tough as I thought it would be. Alright. Well, it's probably good that I saved anyways. Alright. Well, animals don't drop very much useful stuff, do they? And what is that? What be you? Corpse. It looks like. Do you have money? A skooma pipe? Probably can't sell that anyways. You got a note. And that stuff really doesn't have enough value to be worth it, I suppose. Not in the long run. Let's, can I read? Oh, that's how I read. Okay. Here's your stuff. Sorry I couldn't stay and chat with you, but it's not always a good idea for me to hang around, you know? Alright, probably his drug dealer or something. Most likely. So let's take this chance to look at these signs here. Caldera. Right over this way. Now, if I am correct, which I think I am, as usual, isn't a caldera like a land formation that happens when like a old volcano or crater type thing is then, you know, not at all geoactive anymore and kind of fills up with water or something. It creates a kind of like a caldera lake kind of thing. I don't know. I was pretty sure it had something to do with a non-active crater type land formation. Yeah, we're going the right way. It's nice that I can actually use the signs now. Because like in Skyrim, if you want to know how to get anywhere, you just look at the big map and it's already all posted on the map how to get there and where everything is. What's that? Oh, that's just another one of those little guys. That's fine. Oh, hi, what are you? This looks like an eater from Ashram's Call. The 2 legs and a big mouth, you know? It wasn't all that tough. Hey, you. Was this your friend? Well, now you'll die as well. 'Cause I gotta get my spear skill up, you know? If there's an enemy that's easy to kill, I might as well just obliterate it to get some extra skill points. So I assume this is Caldera. Right? It looks like what this would be. Good sir, are we in Caldera by any chance? Officer of the Imperial Legion, move along. Yeah, the mine. I'm supposed to be here for the mine. Southwest of the village of Caldera, there's an office, a bunkhouse, and a guard tower over near the mine entrance. If you're thinking of taking a look while you're here, head straight west from town and swing around south into the bowl of the mine through a gap in the mountains. Otherwise, you can try climbing straight over the ridge, but it's too steep a climb for most. Alright, what about Caldera itself? It's an imperial charter town, part of the mining company charter, which grants the company rights to mine ebony from the right deposits here. The ebony mines themselves lie to the southwest, and the town has a real western flavor, makes outlanders feel right at home. Rich and bound to get richer since the profits from the ebony exports continue to grow as the mine operations grow. Alright. I guess I'll see you around, good sir. They said that it was southwest. How do we get there? I think he mentioned exactly how to get there, and I did not listen. So we're just gonna look around a bit in the approximate direction of southwest. See if we can't find a mine. Southwest is kind of taking us up towards the peak here. Let's hope there's no cliff racers, because these are some cliffs. You know, that's kind of worrisome. Yeah, and that looks like where we need to be. This looks ebony mine type area. Who might you be? Oh, are you the Telvanni agent? They mentioned that they'd have an agent stationed outside. Are you evil, and do I need to kill you? Alvaleg. That name's familiar. Their names are blah 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 and Alvaleg. I wonder who this individual might be. We're gonna save right here, just in case. I'm gonna pull out my spear, and I'm gonna talk to them and ask them, hey man, have you heard about any Telvanni agents?
Now you're going to get it.
Haven't seen any agents, although now that you mention it, now you're gonna get it. Oh, you're an archer. Well, really dumb idea to try to attack me frickin' point blank. Man, if only I could hit more often. Yeah, you back yourself up against a wall and then fight me point blank. No wonder you weren't able to hit me. Ooh. That's got some value to it. Imperial chain armor. If I didn't already have one of those, I would have liked having one of those. Extravagant shoes, definitely worth the value. That's only 2 value per weight. But I guess town is right. Yeah, town is right there. Let's just take all. We'll sort it out later. And I don't think the weight actually factors into anything until you get over the 300. Maybe. Is this where I need to be? Maybe. We're gonna assume yes. Are you the other 3 agents? And why do you all look significantly less out my ears? I still feel like that freaking noise that it makes is so freaking loud. I hate it. Like that one. Why is that one 10 times louder than every other sound in the game? Why is my hit chance through the freaking floor? Okay, never mind. It's not 10 times louder than every sound, just half the sounds are 10 times louder than half of the other sounds. So I guess we're gonna lower effects even more. Unless that counts as voice. The big frickin' slam being a voice sound would be annoying. I know the screaming is part of the voice, probably. Let's see if that's more bearable. Do they come out after me, or... No, it doesn't appear that they do. Well, let's take this time to heal up a bit. And get our stamina back. They're probably going to be right through that door, though. And then they're going to blow our eardrums out again. Oh, gosh. Maybe there's a mod for that. Just remove ear-shattering slam sound from game mod.
I have you.
See? And we can't even get back up. Why did they? How did they knock us to the ground? I don't even know. We're gonna have to use a different spell because we're out of mana. We can only use that other spell like twice. Wow, this ring is crappy would be the right word. Alright, we can't beat this, I don't think. Since we're out of freaking healing. Unless, can we wait? Just until healed, I guess? Hey! That's actually pretty nice. Alright, let's see. So the ring recharges. Do things just self-recharge? If so, I am happy about that. We're gonna have Hearth Heal back on, because that's an actually good healing spell. Let's see, are they still right in front of the door? They are, and they're blowing out our eardrums again.
You will die! Now you die!
I wish they wouldn't just camp me at the frickin' front door. I would like to be able to actually, you know, move around. My frickin' eardrums. They are bleeding. Even with turning down the volume significantly, that one noise is still just absolutely ear-shattering, and I have no idea why. Like who balanced the audio in this game and thought that that was perfectly acceptable? Well, we finally did it. After, you know... Which, actually, I'm starting to think... Because if you heard, all the other effects went down in volume and were almost inaudible. At least for me. I don't even know if they were picked up on the stream. But the only thing that was still super, super loud was the big freaking slam effect. I wonder if it's not even under effects that is governed. Like, if we put effects to 0, would that still... Because you see, now, spear makes a 0 sound whatsoever. Will it still blow out our eardrums for no reason, even without that on at all? You know, let's take all their loot, if we can. Maybe not, maybe we're gonna... Oh yeah, definitely with this stuff, we're gonna get overburdened. Let's take all... Yeah, we're overburdened. What does that do? You can't move if you're overburdened. Okay. So let's just drop common pants, common shirts, and one other common thing. There we go. We can move again. Now let's go sell all this. It is weird to have the effects just turned off entirely, and I guess I don't need to... none of those are the right button. Okay. I don't really need effects turned off entirely until we get into a fight again, at which point I'm going to turn effects off entirely and see if that still blows out our eardrums. Let's see. Okay, so we do need to just report back to her in the other town. Is fast travel a thing in this game? Aside from the Silt Strider and Mage Guild person? Because I'm not sure if it is. I haven't seen anything of that sort. You could actually jump over that. Just barely. Our acrobatics skill is, not great. I guess I should probably do some jumping to get that skill up. Because apparently fall damage, it's just like Ashran's Call in that fall damage scales off your jump skill. So if we have no jump skill, any fall is going to be practically lethal. Whereas if we farm up some jump skill, we'll be able to fall from the greatest of heights and not have any issues. I don't like the sliding. Let's see. Yeah, we do just kind of float in midair until it finds a place to land us. I don't know why it keeps, like, sending me diagonally. That's a bit bizarre, but okay. Well, we need to find a vendor of some kind. Probably not the big castle. I would assume that isn't a vendor. What about this? This looks like a trader. Yes. Okay. Now we have a lot of stuff that we probably don't need. Scroll of Summon Skeleton, don't need. Fire Shield, probably don't need. We'll keep Restore Fatigue. It's, you know, probably decent. Before I sell everything, let's look at what they have. A Silver War Axe. Where's the Silver Spear? Silver Claymore. And they have silver stuff. It's nice. Silver Longsword, Short Sword. Flame Skewer. Well, it's silver. It's a silver spear. Low condition, but I have free repair hammers at the Fighters Guild, so I think that's not a big issue, right? And frost damage on hit. Now, even if that runs out, why is it called a flame skewer? I guess because it skewers flame? I don't know. But either way, if the charge runs out, kind of like with the ring, will the charge just recharge itself? Is that how this works? Is it just infinite healing, and thus this infinite frost damage, but just, you know, only if it has charge at the time, and any time I wait or sleep, it seems like it recharges. So I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Man, you got a lot of... Ooh, invisibility. Nice. He's got some interesting stuff going on here. He's got a lot of good stuff, but I think I'm gonna take this spear. Ooh, is that a dwarven warhammer? Or dwemer, as it were? I mean, it has 5,000 condition, so I'd assume yes. What else would have 5,000 condition but a dwemer object? So I'm gonna take this spear. Thank you very much. Mainly because it's silver, not so much because it has, you know, an enchantment on it. But the enchantment is just, you know, it's a bit of a nice thing on top of all the rest of it being silver, all the other bonuses it has. So that's a shield. I can never use a shield with a spear though. Which it is kind of weird that they didn't have short spears in this game. You know, they have, you know, one-handed and two-handed variants of the other weapon types, but they never really got short spears, which did exist. There were one-handed spears, but it simply does not exist in this game, which is quite sad. I'm gonna keep the ring, frost shield, fortify luck, keep restore fatigue. Alright, that's probably good. Those don't weigh too much. We don't need either of those. I don't know if you'll actually take them, but we don't need them. So, good luck with that. And I guess I can also sell my spear, because I'm not going to be needing that old thing. Alright. Well, give me money. Why'd you put on a helmet after... Did he... Wait.
All right, I'm listening.
He put on the gear that I gave him, that I sold to him. And... Alright, I mean... Sure, man. How's a spear? Ooh. Shiny. Alright, well... You have fun with your netch leather gear, I guess. I'm just gonna go. It looked a little intimidating with the spiked shield and all that. Hello. I'm just gonna call you Alec. Alec? Yes. If that's alright. Whatever you want to be called, but that's what I'm gonna say for now. Well, let's see. We need to go back the way we came. Do we need to do anything else here? I don't think so. I think we literally just came here to kill the guys at the mine. Yeah. Alright, well, job's done, and now we have a silver weapon, so... Life is probably good. Oh, hey, Void. It has indeed been too long. Yeah, I'm playing some Morrowind. Isn't this delightful? And I just got my first silver weapon, which is very nice, because I am privy to the quirkiness of the game and how you can't kill any kind of ghosts or supernatural things without silver or better. So that's a big hurdle we gotten over. But I hope the LAN party thing went well. I was only able to stop by for a couple of the streams, but you seem to be having a good time. Yeah, honestly, these two towns aren't too far away from each other, so I'm kind of happy about that. You know, after knowing what Daggerfall is like, it was completely possible we'd be walking for like 2 hours to reach the next town over. So your 22nd year doing it? Jeez. Man, you've been doing that for approximately, you know, give or take a couple years, how long I've been alive. That is crazy. Well, it's good to see that the tradition continues, you know? There don't seem to be any dungeons in between me and, you know, between that place and this place. Which is a bit odd. Because remember the first time I played this, I instantly found, like, a crypt and got destroyed. Back when we started, we'd go for 2 weeks. Jeez. That is a long LAN party. To be fair, I've never had a LAN party, or I might have gone to a LAN party once. But overall, I don't think I've ever really had one. And so I'm not too familiar with the, you know, general duration of such things. But I wouldn't have expected 2 weeks to be how long. Do you like, I don't know, do the people that you're doing the LAN party with stay with you at your house, or do they stay at like a nearby hotel or something? I don't know. How does that work? Where's the Fighters Guild? I'm a bit... Oh, it's over here. I got a bit turned around.
I'm listening. What makes this smell?
Okay, I killed the people. Let's see, is there... Ebony Mine. I did the thing. Telvanni agents. There we go. You got all 4? Good. That'll make some people at Caldera Mining Company very happy, and here's 400 septums. The Caldera Mining Company pays well. And when you're ready for more orders, let me know. We can take more orders. Someone to return a code book that belongs to our client. Sure. That doesn't sound too hard at all. Client wants... The book our client wants is in the hands of Sotilde. So Sotilde? At the south wall in Balmora. Find that code book and bring it back to me. That doesn't sound too hard.
I've got a few minutes if you need something.
I'm gonna take another hammer. Because we need to first use the almost broken one and try to fix this thing. Yeah, we need more hammers. For sure. Luckily, this chest has plenty of them. We'll just take 2 more. Thank you very much. Just repair everything. Why not? And we're getting our armorer skill up, I suppose. I don't know if these are infinite, because it only started with 10. We're just going to use 1 more, see if that gets us there. Nice. Nowadays, 2 of the 3 guys live in the same town, and 3rd comes down from Seattle and stays with his brother. Interesting. Yeah, it's a long ways from Seattle. Of course, you know, I actually live quite close to Seattle, so, you know, I've been there a few times. I don't like it, though. I'm not a fan of Seattle. It's too busy. Too many big buildings. Way too much going on. I prefer staying, you know, a good distance away from there. But, you know, it's some people like it. I don't know why. So what are we doing? We're going to the south. It was the South Cornerstone thing, right? That was the first building we came to here. Driving there's impossible. I know. Yeah, it is troublesome because the roads are so hilly. Like, I don't know why. In our like history books, they talked about how they used way back in the day when they were making Seattle, they used these giant like water jets to cut down the hills to make it flatter. I don't believe it though, because the place is still so hilly. Like, oh gosh. One time when we were going there, my mom was driving at this point, and we had to park on like parallel park because that was the only parking space. But it was like at least I don't know what, a 45-degree angle or something. It was super steep, like incredible. I mean, it might have just felt steeper than it actually was, but it was an incredibly steep road, and she had to parallel park on that road, and it was just in a manual car. It wasn't an automatic car, so it's just, oh, you're the person I'm looking for. So yeah, Seattle's kind of a nightmare. I do not want to go there. Ugh. Emergency brake repairmen can make a fortune in Seattle. I bet. I bet they could. Let's see. Code book. Hand it over. You wouldn't talk to me about that sort of thing? Well, how about the Fighters Guild? You're just telling me about the Fighters Guild. Well, I'm part of the Fighters Guild, and you need to give me the book. Right? Book. It's not, how about persuasion? I have never tried this before. What does this do? I don't know, I'm part of the Fighters Guild, so intimidate is probably the best option, right? I could admire. I could try to woo the person into telling me about the code book. Maybe that's the right option. I mean, I can always intimidate them later. You know, it could work. Talk straight, nor none of that flattery. How about now? Want the code book now? No, it didn't work. Assuming this is their how much they like me, maybe. How about I intimidate you? You're wasting your time. I won't be bullied. Alright, well, how about now? You're gonna tell me what the code book now? No. Intimidation did not seem to work. Did admire make this go up or down? Down, yeah. Sometimes murder is the only way. Is it? Is that? What about barter? I can barter. Another type I would deal with. Yeah, I don't think I can just trade them for the book. Is there pickpocketing in this game? Oh, there is. But you don't even have it.
Stop that thief!
Ah. Apparently, that is a thing. Ow.
This is too easy.
Yeah, let's go back to when we saved last. When was that? Autosave. So that should be when we entered the building, right? Game, right? Nope. That was a quick... Wait. Why are we back here? It was a quick save, not an autosave. Why was it listed as... Okay. We have run once again into the classic Elder Scrolls dilemma of every time that you possibly could ever... Anytime the game could not save, it will not save. It is as averse to saving as one game can possibly be. But, you know, we just need to finish clearing this place if we haven't already. Oh yeah, and I was going to turn off the effects volume to see if the... Yeah, no, the ear-shattering slam sound is literally not even an effect. What is that? Is that part of voice? Nope. That's not a voice sound effect. How about is that a footstep? Does that count as a footstep? Nope, that isn't a footstep either. What is that? Is it music? Nope, that isn't music. What is that? Game. Literally, master volume is the only thing that exists. And it's still absolutely obliterating my eardrums. Like, what are you doing, game? Alright, but we're gonna... I keep pressing tab, but apparently that's not the right button. See, everything's freaking silent. Even... Yep. And even master volume being down doesn't stop that. Wait, let me master volume to 0. Literally no volume happening in the entire game. Okay. So far, no slamming. All right. Now that could have just been coincidence that none of them made slamming sounds in the last moments there. But I think the only way to not have your eardrums bleeding throughout all of combat is to turn master volume to 0. Because even on like 30% master volume, it was absolutely blasting me with that noise. Is this on PC? It is. I don't know what noise that is and why that happens, but there doesn't seem Morrowind code patch. Maybe, yeah. And it just, yeah, but luckily it's not actually affected by any of these settings, so I can actually set these to what I want, and we'll still get, you know, our ears blasted, but at the very least, we can hear other things too. Oh, and master volume doesn't affect music. That's kind of weird. Usually it does. So we'll set master to max, voice slightly below max. Footsteps probably even lower. That's probably fine. Yes, I guess I need to get a code patch to save the integrity of my eardrum. That's gonna be delightful. Why did it pick something up and not let me drop it? Okay. This only has a 1-to-1 value to weight, so that's not worth it. None of that's worth it. Okay. And actually, we never went further in here. Heal up the rest of the way. I don't know if there is anything else in here. Yeah, because I kept complaining about that noise, but nothing was ever fixing it. So I guess we now know why. Because literally nothing fixes it. Except patching the game. Man. Old games, am I right? Really, I thought the resolution issues would be like the extent of my troubles in this game. But not quite. Also, is it fine that I'm stealing all of this stuff? Probably. Bethesda games in general, that is true. I mean, old games are janky, and Bethesda games are janky. So an old Bethesda game, it's just not a good combination. It's just asking for trouble, really. Man, and this is the third game in the series. Just imagine what it's gonna be like going through Daggerfall. And to be fair, Daggerfall, I was playing Daggerfall Unity, so that should have less glitchiness because it's not an official Bethesda thing. I don't know what this does exactly. Is it just a summon spell on an item? Alright. Sells for a lot, I'll take it. And none of this is showing up as red, so I assume that it's not stealing. Because that's kind of usually what it shows. If it's going to be stealing to take something, it'll pop it up in all red. And we can get rid of all the common items, because they don't sell for enough to be worth it. Okay. Trapped? How do I... What does trapped mean? There's not even a trap around here. Unless this is the trap. How do I unlock it? Do I hit it? I don't know. Usually pressing U's on a locked thing makes it so that you start to try to pick the lock. Do I have to equip one of these? Is this... Oh! I did it! Oh gosh. Yeah, there wasn't a trap around here, but I guess it was trapped. Alright, but worth it. It only took like a small portion of my health. We get lots of value. And I learned how to pick locks. Apparently you just need to hold in your hand, you know, firmly grasp it, just a little lockpick, and then smack it a few times and it just lockpicks itself. That's so much better than it was in Oblivion. I had so much trouble with Oblivion lockpicking. Can I kill you? Dang, slaughterfish. I'm going to... I want to say that there's just nothing down there and I can just leave. But, ow, my eardrums. Is the most dangerous part of combat is the integrity of your ears being destroyed. Is there anything else in here? I don't see any other slaughterfish. So, we only have so much breath. We probably shouldn't be trying to swim with a big old spear in our hands. Okay, Skyrim lockpicking, I am an absolute master at. I don't need any... What is this? Is this a skull? Yeah, it's just a skull. Let's go back up. But yeah, Skyrim lockpicking, I never get any of the skill point things for the lockpicking because I don't need it. Because I'm just so good at it. So there's a chest down here. I don't know if we can get to it and back in one breath hold. I should probably... I'll just save right there underwater, so because we have time to go back up at that point. Alright, well it just exploded, but we'll take its money and leave. So yeah, Skyrim I'm good at. Oblivion, I never understood Oblivion lockpicking. I tried to figure it out, but I just could not. Like, honestly, you should have been there when I was streaming Oblivion just recently, because on like that first episode when I was trying to pick locks, I was so confused. I even watched a video that was like, oh, you need to wait for the certain sound, and you know, if it's the right thing, if it's the right, you know, set, then it'll make kind of a click sound, and then you gotta click it when it clicks, and then it'll stay up, and then you do it for the next one. Just do it in that order, and it'll be fine. And I try that, and then I break like 20 lockpicks in a row, and it just doesn't do what they said it should do. It was not working. So I don't know if that was just a skill issue, or if Oblivion lockpicking was just kind of BS. I don't know. I much prefer the Skyrim lockpicking, mainly because I'm good at it. I think if I was better at the Oblivion lockpicking, maybe I would have liked it. Because it is a cool system, you know, you actually see the little tumblers and the, you know, in the lock mechanism and all that. So it's a cool setup, but I just didn't understand it. So I couldn't grasp how to do it. And in here, you know, it's just lockpicking skill. Your guy just shoves the lockpick towards the chest and turns it, and whammo, it opens. Like, what a concept. Well, this time we have a lot more loot to sell, so that is one bonus of having to go back and re-explore that dungeon. Because half of that stuff I never even found. I didn't even go any further into the dungeon the first time. And the trader was down this way, I think. Magic, yes. Actually, in Oblivion, it was actually really lucky. Because in Oblivion, there is magic that just opens locks. And so as the mage build that I was just able to, you know, any lock I didn't like, you just throw a spell at it, and whammo, it's open. So I was happy about that. That was a good time. Alright, so let's sell all of this stuff and take all your money. I guess I should sell you all the heavy stuff. Okay. That should be good. Do you have enough money? You do have enough money. Take that too. And take my spear, because you should have still. Yes, the silver spear. Good. I'd be upset if you just suddenly didn't have the silver spear since we reloaded. But no, we're still good. Very nice. And we get 725 gold, which is quite good. Of course, then he outfits himself into all that gear I just gave him again, which is bizarre. He still has his normal pants on.
I must be going, so if you could make it quick.
Did I sell him everything? Yeah, I did. He just doesn't have pants, I guess. Alright, well, you know. If he doesn't want pants, he doesn't need pants. That's, you know, that's just how it is.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Why does everyone keep saying that? They always just out of nowhere, you know, try to be like, hey, I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try. It's like, I never asked for help. I never talked to you, good sir. Please go away. Pants are a crutch, yeah. It's very true. Hey, rat, let's do this again. My hit chance is still absolutely abysmal, but you know, that's fine. Oh, that's probably because I was at half stamina. I'm a monster. Nah, it's just a rat. It's fine. Though I used to have pet rats when I was younger. They're very nice rats. Which is also ironic because I had pet rats when I was younger, and then we had a pet snake. Which, you know, snakes eat rats and mice. So, you know, kind of funny that Morg did too. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, rats are quite nice. In the wild, they're pretty dangerous. You know, they carry a lot of diseases and stuff. But in a more controlled environment, they're very nice and not very dangerous. And additionally, rats are very, very smart. And that's always nice in a pet. But yeah, snakes are also nice. They don't do as much. Snakes are much more sedentary, but that's, you know, how cold-blooded animals are. They don't move a lot. So now we just need to go back to this town, get the hammers, repair our stuff again, and then save it manually, because the game does not want to save itself. That's fine. We just need to get into the habit of saving in every situation. And this is actually probably good because now the person won't hate us. Because we did mess up on the sucking up to them many, many times. So they kind of hated us and they'd never give us the book. Alright, let's do the hammers first. We'll just take like... It took a lot, so let's just take like 3 of these. Although we can't put them back. We probably should have just done one at a time, but it'll be fine, I'm sure. Yeah, see, now it got repaired super fast. Yeah. That took, what, 2 hammers? Yeah, we still have 1.5 hammers left. And they're kind of heavy. That's fine. Well, I'm sure we'll use those pretty soon here. Okay, we took care of the agents. Thank you for the money. Give me more orders. Get the code book. Thank you.
Care to
Goodbye.
talk? You're a welcome break from the...
And I should probably wait, but you can't really wait in town, can you? Maybe we should walk out of town for a minute and just kind of chill in the hills. I don't know why you can't wait in town. I guess it kind of makes sense. You can't just, like, sit around on the streets like a bum or something. But still, I feel like you really should be able to wait. Until healed. Yeah, we'll just sit out here. Because if things do go down, I'll want full health and mana to deal with it. And you know, it's really weird because I keep hearing this music. I don't know if it's able to be picked up on stream very well, but it's like the Dragonborn music, but in Morrowind.
Wealth beyond measure out there.
And I didn't know that it originated from this game. Woke up and chose violence. I always do. That's me every day. You know, what other choice is there but violence? If I'm being honest. Okay.
Are you new here?
Yes. If that makes you like me more. How about giving me that code book? No? Okay. Is there anything else I can talk to her about that will actually make this better? Give me some advice. Talking about being a successful thief. I think they might have like broken the fourth wall there. They recognize that I tried to steal from them last time, and they remember it. Slenderman's cousins with eyes? No. But that is kind of accurate, actually. Man, I should play some Slenderman games. I've been trying to think of some horror games that I can play. I think Five Nights at Freddy's is one of them that I've been wanting to play, and Slenderman would probably be another option. Let's see. I guess we just need a persuasion. Or will you still not? You will barter with us now, because you don't hate us. What if I sold you something and didn't take money for it? Would you then like us more? I think you might. So I have quite the deal for you. Soul gems? I don't really need them. I don't think. None of my stuff currently has any, you know, amount of... Plus, the charge recharges when I wait, it looks like. So I don't know what you need soul gems for exactly, except if you don't want to wait but want to recharge something, which seems a bit unnecessary. But anyways, if we give the 7 soul gems to you, will you like us more? Is this acceptable? 1. She likes us better by 1 point. Okay, is that enough? Can I get the code book now? Dang it. Or more for enchanting than refilling? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. That's good. So I really probably didn't need them, because, I mean, I might enchant later, but if I was to enchant, I'd probably want better than petty souls, you know? But who knows? We'll figure it out. I've tried Admire, it didn't work. I've tried Intimidate, it really didn't work. So either taunt or bribe them money. How about 10 gold? Oh. Okay, so I barter with you and give you free soul gems, and that gives me 1 point of happiness. But doing... Oh, thank you for the follow, burned one. But by bribing you 10 gold, that's like 10... That's 10 favor per... or 1 favor per gold. That is a bit off. I guess it's really easy to make people like you. Because 10 gold, that's like not a lot. Let's see. Now will you tell me about the code book? Okay, friend, you know about the code book. I don't want any trouble with you, so just take it. Okay. I guess that's fine. Should I reload to get those soul gems back and just give them like 20 gold and then we're set?
All right, I'm listening.
I never said anything to you. Anyways, I don't think it matters too much. They're just petty soul gems. So we're probably going to find better soul gems throughout the rest of the playthrough. And they were probably just adding weight anyways.
Oh,
So it's fine. So where are we supposed to take these? I guess I just give it back to the person. Seems like it'll be pretty easy. Yeah, and I'm working on the Fighters Guild quest line. So hopefully that goes well.
Head on.
I've never really done Fighters Guild in any of the games except Skyrim. And there, was it called the Fighters Guild?
Do you need something?
No, it was called...
Now here's one who can hold their own. How are you?
I don't remember what it was called. It was called something. Not always. Sometimes bribing will just tank people's affinity. Oh, really? Interesting. So it's like, it kind of depends on chance and probably their personality a bit. So it's kind of like you need to fish for what would increase their affinity for you. That makes sense. Hand it over and I'll get your payment. Why would I keep the code book? Oh yeah, the companions. Yeah, that's the name of it. I was like, the champions? No, that doesn't sound right. Oh yeah, it was the companions. I've done their whole quest line. Even the part where you rampage around and kill a bunch of people. Probably. But we're just not gonna worry about that. Oh, your personality and speechcraft skills. That's right. I didn't get speechcraft. I got mercantile, but I didn't feel that speechcraft would be all that useful. I guess it is. Alright, well, I'll give you the code book. I don't really know what... 50 septums. I mean, I guess... No, wait. Okay, giving over the soul gems was a mistake, so we're not going to count that in the calculation, but I did pay 20 gold to make them like me, and so we only got 30 septums of profit from that. Alright, fine. Whoever this person is owes one of our clients 200 septums to deliver their debt money to you. Alright, so now this is like the Thieves Guild from Skyrim, where you just gotta go and break someone's vase.
I have a moment. What is...
And then they'll give you money. Where are they? Did you tell me anything about them? No. Are they in town? Can I just see their house somewhere around here? What was even the name? I didn't like register what it was. Helvain Dezel. Dezel? Helene Dezel. Whatever that is. So I don't know why I'm checking the fancy district first. I don't think that they'd be people who just have a 200 gold debt to someone. Okay, over here was a lot of housing. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. I don't think that was it. No. 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 Maybe I should just go back and talk to them more. Be like, hey, who the heck is this person? Because I don't know where they live.
I'm listening, please. Go
I've got
ahead.
a few minutes if you need something.
Yeah, it usually says what town they're from, but I think I need to actually ask for more information, maybe? Let's see, where's their name? Usually you can ask for more. But I mean, I can still talk about egg poachers, but I can't. I want Alvaleg. That was the person we killed. No loss. Oof. Okay. Well, I can talk about debt money. Oh. Okay, so talking about the debt money more tells me about the person. Runs a corner club in Suran. She owes money, or she owes Menus Othreleth, one of our clients, 200 septums. Bring this money to me and I'll let you keep half of it. 100 septums pretty decent. And, you know, keeps me employed. Gives me something to do. So Suran.
Well,
Where
here's a fine.
Go ahead.
where the heck is Suran?
Speak freely.
Someone who's always talked to me. I'm too popular. Okay. Good sir, do you happen to know where Suran is? Can I get some information on that? Because last time I was just like, hey, where's this, you know, what's going on? And the person was like, oh yes, up the north road is this place. So maybe they can do that again. Do you have anything here that'll tell me where I'm supposed to go? Specific place. Yeah, that was it. Specific place. So we... Suran. Roads south lead to these places, but the Silt Strider goes to Suran. Okay, so I don't know if we can walk to Suran. We might need to actually use the Silt Strider, because it says that the roads south lead to these places, and roads north lead to these places, so I don't see Suran on that list.
May your kills be quick and many.
Agreed. See, now that is a farewell message that I can get behind. It's like live long and prosper, but may your enemies live short and not prosper. You know? I like that. You can walk everywhere. That's true, but only if I know where I'm walking to. You know? Technically, I could walk there, but where is it? You know? I'm not really gonna... I think I'm gonna use the Silt Strider the first time, just because it doesn't tell me how to get there. And then I'm just gonna be able to walk to and from there, you know, however much I want after that, because I'll know where it is. Should sell B-Day cards with that statement. Indeed. Honestly, that would be great. The travel. Suran. See, it's only 19 gold. We're fine. There are road signs. That's true, but what if this place is like on the other side of the world? I don't know. We'll just see. We'll see what happens. It's nighttime. So where are we? Oh, we are way over here. Yeah, I don't know if I would have been able to figure out how to get there. Because, yeesh. I probably would have headed up to this town and asked people there if they knew how to get around. And they probably would not have pointed me in this direction. Most likely. Oh, that's a cliff. I'm not dead. Okay, good. Why would they put you right in front of a cliff that looks kind of like stairs? That's fine. I find like the whole point of Morrowind is to get lost in the exploration. That's true. I mean, I will be exploring a lot. Just... Huh. Is the entire red light district just this one building? With... Okay, no. To be fair, it does have 2 red lights. I was going to say 1 red light, but no. It does have 2 full red lights. That is... You know, you've proven me wrong. So let's see. Where am I going? I need to talk to a person here. They own the Corner Club, right? Which one of these says Corner Club? I don't think any of them did. Because this was House of Earthly Delights. That's not a Corner Club, I don't think. So is it up here? You know, this game, for some reason, in multiple ways, kind of reminds me of Kenshi. I don't know why. I think it's just kind of the feel of it, and the exploration and all that. And kind of the combat. Kind of just the back and forth random type combat also kind of reminds me of it. Usually have a Gar symbol on it. Well, that is indeed helpful if I know what a Gar is. Is it this thing? I don't know. I think that's... Isn't that a splidoo? What were they called? A skim? A skip? I don't know. It was some S word, I think. And after we've looked around a lot, we can go to the local map, and it should update. It did not. It did not update at all. Okay. It's fine. Skiff, Skib. That was it. Yeah, skiff isn't a skiff. I don't know what a skiff is. I was thinking, isn't that a boat? But I think that's a skip. That's a boat. I don't know. Maybe both are. But yeah, Scrib. Scrib was it. That was right. Little Scrib guy. Is that the Guar? Is it Guar or is it Gar? Because it's hard to figure out the pronunciation of fantasy words right off the bat. Is there anywhere else in this town I haven't been? I guess this house I might have not looked at. But everywhere else I think I've been to. Oh boy, the slave market. My favorite place to be. Oh, right, I can ask people. Yeah. Person. Tell me where place is, please. You do not seem to have very much. Guar? Oh. Okay, you. For a second I thought your name was Evil, and I was concerned. The time of the incarnate is at hand. Well, isn't that delightful? Can you tell me the way to the corner house, please? I think this is talking more about overall, like what's in this area. Let's see. Someone in particular. Saran Temple? Where the heck is that? I looked around most of the town. I didn't see a temple. I don't think. Maybe I just ignored it. Yeah, I see nothing about a corner house. I don't even know what a corner house is exactly, other than a house in the corner of town. Possibly. Let's see. Was it this person? I don't think it was. My brain cannot hold on to names for very long, but I don't think it was them. Someone in particular, that's the same thing. Okay. Alright, goodbye. There's a smith. Are you open? I'd like to see what a smith has in this town. Probably not anything better than my silver spear, but might as well take a look. Oh, there's a Nordic claymore. Nice. Oh, and there's a regular silver spear. Isn't that delightful? Mine's enchanted, so I guess that makes it better. Yeah, you don't really have anything I need. Alright. Do you happen to know where the person is? I guess I can ask about Saran. Maybe they'll tell us more about it. Shrine of Molag Bal, seek lodging. Interesting. We just dealt with Molag. Wasn't it Molag Bal? No. No, it wasn't, because Molag Bal is the one that has the mace in Skyrim. We were dealing with the guy that has the razor. What was his name? Who's that Daedra? I can't remember. I know some Daedra. Molag Bal is another one of the ones that I do not like. But then there's the other guy, the one with the razor. I forget his name. Guy about services? Maybe. Let's see. For temple services, go to the temple. Wow. Services in the house and retainers and Is that the person? I don't think so. Slave market. The smith. That's you. That's who you are. Apothecary, pawnbroker, clothier, trader, and trader. What was the quest? It's a good question. It literally just says, Elviane Dizel in Suran. And that's all this says here. They said something about a corner house. That's all I know. Is my map updated yet? It has. Okay. There's the temple. Oh, that's what the temple was. Okay. Ren Manor. Apothecary. Trade house. Pawnbroker. Smith. Outfitter. Guard tower. Okay, maybe there's more to town than I haven't found. Can't remember how you found her the first time. Is she in this town somewhere? because I feel like I've gone to all corners of it and have not, unless the upstairs and downstairs are different on these houses. No, that's still just the slave market. Isn't that delightful? Alright, we did go that way. Maybe there's something over this way? What about this? Trade house? Maybe I should just start going into buildings. Just, you know what? We maybe, kinda, sorta will recognize the person's name if we hover over them. So we'll just... What was the person's name? I can't remember. Okay. Just look for that person.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Is there more people behind the bar? No, it's just a fire. Okay. Does this go outside?
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
Well, it's not me. I don't care about you. We just burst into rooms. Hey, are you this person? I need your money. So you think you found her? Okay. You just burst into everyone's room and be like, where's the money? Doesn't seem to be, unless it's you. No, that's not the name. Probably not. If I hover over a person that has the right name and I don't like... Okay, and I don't like recognize that it's the person with the right name, then just let me know, because I feel like that is something I would do. Apothecary, okay. Maybe they're in the apothecary. That is not the name. What even is that name? Alright, let's just snoop around your house a little bit. You seem to be... Yeah, there wasn't anything else in there, it looked like. A tip? Sure. I mean, it's just a matter of time before I enter every house in this entire region. Maybe they're hiding in the temple with like sanctuary from their debt. Maybe that's how this is working. Oh boy, that's locked. Looking for a red guard. Okay, that does narrow it down a little bit. Guess I won't be talking to every Argonian I see, but we'll see how much that actually narrows it down. Can we just go in here? Oh, I can. That's just a guard. Hello. Yes, stay outside.
Let me relieve you of the burden of your coin.
That's kind of a creepy way to say that, my guy. Alright, going out of here.
You may speak.
I may not speak. Alright, nobody's in this house that is of importance to me. So we're just gonna leave. So that was the manor. Outlander. What's this place? Trader. This is one of the many traders. Have I been in here? I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Nothing.
Probably nothing. I'm not nothing. So they called it a corner club, even if it actually is not titled corner club. It is a bit deceptive. So it's the same trader, just an upstairs door to it. Clothier. I don't think I went in here yet. No, I didn't. A pretty small house. Okay. Go out the back. And we went up there already, so let's head down this way. Hey, my athletics are going up. Let's see, are they in the slave market by any chance? interesting getup you have there. Wait. I don't know, that mask kind of reminds me of the... What is it? The gray guy. The famous thief. Alright, well none of them were red guards, so I don't think that they're in the slave cells. Probably. Okay, we have multiple buildings in here. Are you at the pawnbroker's shop? Are you a red guard?
Outlander.
No. Oh, this is just a balcony. Well, this doesn't help me. I guess it's good that we checked the balcony, but... Okay. Next door. We already were in the Smith's area, but we didn't really check anything except what he was selling. Okay, yeah. Nothing up here. Please don't tell me this is another balcony. Nope, we have stairs. Okay, good. And we only have 2 buildings left. It's either the Outfitter or it's the House of Earthly Delights. And I don't think we want to enter the red light district on stream. I'm just saying. It doesn't seem like the smartest business
What is this
choice.
about?
You're not the person. Alright, nobody up here. Let's check the guard tower first. Maybe the person's at the guard tower. That's a better option than getting... I don't know. I don't think there's actually anything bannable in this game. And even if there was, it would be, you know, since I don't have any mods, it wouldn't actually be bannable. Because generally Twitch doesn't ban you for things that are naturally acceptable for playing games. But it's never... You can never be too safe. Hello, guard. Interesting seeing a guard in the guard tower. Why are there only like 3 beds in the guard tower? Where do all the rest of the guards sleep? You should check books. That is true. I should. Just like in Skyrim, you always check the books. Well, there's only 1 building left, I think. Because, yeah, I was in the manor. I checked all these houses. I checked this slave market. I checked pawnbroker, smith. I checked the outfitter and the guard tower. I think that's every building here except the red light building. So... Well, Twitch, don't ban me. We're going in. Does she hear?
Oh,
Oh.
Outlander. Did you want something?
Isn't that the name? I think that's a person. That's the name, right? So it was the last place I went. Literally the last building I checked in the entire town. Why couldn't you have just called it like the corner house of Earthly Delights? Then I would have known. I would have known immediately. This game. You need to give me money. Try and run a respectable business? Sure. He's asking for money for my safety. What's it really for? To keep me safe from thugs. That's what it's for, and I'm not paying. That is fair. That is fair. But it's not my job to, you know, deal with the whole, you know, safety money thing. It's my job to just shake you down for money. So, you know, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Now, the issue is, this isn't just some trader that I can, like, break a vase or two, and he'll be like, my merchandise, and then, you know, he'll give me the money. Because this person's merchandise is, you know, women. I can't just go around stabbing people and being like, see, I'm breaking your merchandise. You better give me the money. It doesn't really work like that, does it? So what do we do about that? She's just gonna say that every time. How about... Are there any names in here that I can ask about? I don't know. Most of these names don't stand out to me. Give me advice. Don't bother looking for a convenient system of bridges or ferries across the lakes and rivers. There aren't any. Traveling to the Isles, be prepared to get wet, or use magic to fly or walk across the waterways. Okay. Interesting. It's good to know, I guess. I mean, I'm not against swimming, per se. So, I guess we gotta persuade them. Do you... Okay, let me save scum this, because I'm not sure how the persuasion system works. Do you want... Do I admire... No. How about if I intimidate? No. Well, let's try that again. Maybe she just wants money. Maybe bribing is the way to go. Maybe I should start with that. Here, have money. Alright, now how about it? Nope. Here, you want some more? You want some more? You want? Yeah. Hey. So let's see. That was 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we spent 50 gold on bribes and then got 200 gold, which will keep half of that, so we get 50 gold profit. All right.
Should you need something,
not really worth it for that amount of time put into trying to find her, but sure, you know, I guess it's technically profit. And I suppose we can get a lot more profit if we just kind of walk our way back to Balmora, right? Because we might find dungeons and stuff that we can explore, and then we'll get more money. Because yeah, it is kind of nice to try to kind of find reasons to explore the area. Because there's a very large world out here with a lot of dungeons and other such landmarks that we have yet to find and fully explore through. Those silt striders are very big. Hey look, a convenient system of bridges. Oh, there's another house out here. You know, I would have been so upset if the person was living out in this house. It's just like 10 miles from town. Like, what? How was I supposed to know that this existed? Let's see, where are we map-wise? Okay, we're just one region over, but we are kind of heading that direction, which is good. So who lives here? What's this about? Does nobody live here? Heard somebody. Maybe they're upstairs. I am here to rob you or something. I don't know. Why am I here? It's just a random house in the middle of nowhere. I just walk right in the front door. It's really weird because, like, in Skyrim and Oblivion, usually if there's an unfamiliar house and it's just a random house in the countryside, it's usually locked because, you know, it's usually somebody's private abode, or it's unlocked, but they'll still, you know, it's still trespassing to go in there. But here it's just like, no, you can just walk in. Yeah, I just enter your house. Give me advice. Divine intervention scrolls. Emergency exit. Moves a lot more loot. Interesting. I don't know what a divine intervention scroll is, but I'll keep my eye out for it. Yeah, we'll see ya. Probably should have asked for latest rumors. That's probably more helpful. That probably, like, clues us into some quests. You... come all this way? I mean, you're just like a minute outside of town. It's not that far. And how do you even know where I came from? Tell me some rumors. There's there been some trouble. Fort Frostmoth. Never heard of it. It's on an island called Solstheim, north of Vardenfell. Alright. What about Solstheim? What is that place? Frozen Island up to the north. Sounds awful to me. If you're looking to get there, you might check for transportation in Cool. Well, that's pretty cool, I guess. Let's see. Divine Intervention scroll teleports you to nearest Imperial Shrine. Oh. Interesting. How does it let you carry more loot, though? I mean, I guess if you pick up more loot than you can normally carry out of a place, you can then teleport to a shrine, but unless you can sell to someone without moving from that spot, that's not going to be very helpful. Because it just doesn't let you move if you're overburdened, right? Alright, what's over here? Is this some kind of farm? A flower farm? Go free. You're not... I have no say in the matter. Are you guys, like, alone? Is it a crime to just unlock stuff? Oh, this is connected to the manor. Oh, they're probably not gonna like me if I just break the shackles on all their slaves. That... Yeah. 8 gold. Probably shouldn't take that, because it's just 1 gold and it'll probably be counted as stealing. Yeah, I would love to, but I don't want to... Well, actually, if I were to let one of these go free... If I just, like, save and then do this, is this a crime? Cannot be freed without the key. Okay, so I need the key to let them go free, which I assume I get from the manor that is right there. So we can't do that, I guess. We'll figure that out later. This direction. What do these say? Nowhere I need to go. Pretty nice, you know. It's a pretty nice setting though. You know, you got trees. You got, you know, farmland. Got a lot of fog. They really like their fog. Which I'm guessing is just due to like short render distance type stuff. Rumors. A prophecy, you say? Oh, and they're talking about the Incarnate. That other dude over in the town was talking about the Incarnate. I wonder what that's about. Every few years, an Ashlander appears, and the tribes call him the Incarnate. Then the temple goes out, hunts him down, and reveals him as a fake. Why does the temple worry so much about it? Huh. That was a good question. Alright, so we got a weird little bridge thing here. Why this exists, I couldn't tell you. But we're just gonna keep on the road, keep heading to where we're supposed to be going. There's another house over there. There's like a glowy barnacle? I don't know. Well, we haven't seen any, like, crypts or anything. We've been pretty, you know... It's been pretty quiet out here. Oh, there was that one crypt. We did see a crypt over by that main town, the one that we keep going to the Fighters Guild in. Maybe we should head there next. Check it out. And who might you be? You get back here. You can't run from me. Rumors. Protecting the rights of property and preserving law and order. The Imperial Legion does little enough to capture and prosecute abolitionists. It's a bit hypocritical, don't you think? Who are they? What are they doing? Oh, slavery abolitionists. Interesting. Empire doesn't like it, but the Emperor signed the armistice that made it legal for the Dunmer to retain their ancient laws and customs. Now there's some abolitionists who say, so they don't like it. Not saying I disagree in theory, but it's the law. Yeah, Yeah. Well, also, aren't you I mean, you have like a little slave shack thing going on over here. That seems... Yeah, this person has... Okay, he's fine. What are these shacks for then? Because there's no farm here. And there doesn't seem to be any. No, slave master shack. Yeah, that's kind of weird. The guy was like, oh, I don't necessarily disagree with the anti-slavery thing. And yet he has slave shacks sitting outside his house. Yeah. I wonder if it actually changes anything in the game if I just kill all the slave owners and free all the slaves. I don't know if that would actually do anything other than, you know, put a bounty on my head. That would definitely happen. Alright, well, we're here. I guess we need to kind of go this direction. Kind of past Seydanin and then up north. Let's keep going that way. That'd be this way. You know, I can't wait for my athletics to go up a bit more. Because as of now, we are very slow. Which might just be how it is forever. I don't know. I don't know what the top speed in this game is. Is that an enemy to fight, or is that just a bush? Because if there's an enemy to fight, I would like to fight them. Oh, it's a mud crab. And a floating bottle. I've seen mud crabs tougher than you. Oh. Well. You know, it's kind of sad that mud crabs are so very wimpy if mud crabs are stronger than some people. What are you? Gimme. It's a shipwreck. Not a very big ship, but it probably has loot. Hey, you stupid fish. Come here. Alright. Now, let's actually go to the surface. And let's save, because I don't know if there's any air in this ship. So let's go check that out. Nope. No air. We might need water breathing for this. Which I do not think I have. There are items in the game that can increase your speed by significant amounts. That would be nice. But yeah, definitely probably not gonna be able to do that just yet. I mean, we have a solid like 5 seconds once we're in there that we can explore before we have to be going back to the surface, but I don't think that's really enough time to get any significant amount of loot. So we'll does this appear on our map maybe? No. We'll just have to remember it's there, I guess. Unless there's a rat. Rat, I desire to have your skill level ups. Thank you. Alright, it is possible that maybe there's a water breathing thing in the ship. I never really thought about that. So let's put away the weapon so we move faster. Save right up at the top of the water. And then swim right above it. It's probably the best way to go about it. Get that stamina back. And then just head right for it. So, you know, we saved, so even if we end up drowning, we're probably maybe sort of kind of fine. There's locked stuff. Ooh. Raw ebony. I mean, we can pick that up. It's pretty heavy. Additionally... Okay. Where's the exit? Exit. Exit. Luckily, you don't drown very quickly at all. So, that is 2 of the however many boxes there are in here. Let's keep looking. Alright, there's just a skeleton over here, some barrels. Not really good value there. No. Let's get out again. If we stop getting stuck on things. Okay, we're gonna die. We're stuck. We're just straight up stuck. Where's the exit? Why do I keep missing where the exit is? Is this the exit? Yeah. So I think we can go in and get those ebony bars, but I don't think, or the ebony ore, but I don't think we can really get much else. Or at the very least, those barrels at the front don't have any loot that's really worthwhile. I think there's another slaughter fish down here somewhere. I don't know what that is. Is that a slaughterfish? A small slaughterfish. Okay, they have different variants now, and I don't like that. Alright, well, for all I know, that's all that's really important in there, because other than that, they were just, like, Quarma eggs or whatever. But we're gonna check the front of the ship. I know there was a little bit more space I didn't look in, which is this direction. If we could not get stuck on things. Not worth to sell. A bit heavy, but... Once again, luckily, you don't really die very quick to drowning. Which, to be fair, honestly, I could probably hold my breath for the entire duration of this operation. I know that breath holding limits are not nearly as much like realistic and more just about, you know, game mechanics wise, but I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure from the moment that I go underwater to the moment that I surface, I could easily hold my breath for that duration. Steel saber, huh? I'll take it. There's another way down. Please tell me this has air. Nope. It just has eardrum breaking things and no exit. No exit whatsoever. Where's the exit? I literally came from up top. I just spawned in. Oh, it spawned 10 meters from the exit. Okay. And I'm stuck on nothing. Okay. Great. Delightful. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the swimming. Simply because you kind of swim in a standing up position, it seems. Yeah, you definitely do. So you get just stuck on everything. It's like you're standing straight up. Alright, well let's reload because we lost all our health and yeah. I think we're going to try to go in there and get the shield and saber that were in there, but that's just because we know where they are now. What's that? Is that anything? No. Oh no, it's a broadsword. Very delightful. Now let's get out of here through the door that isn't where we spawned in. It'll only take some damage. Alright, not bad. Got some loot. Really, the ebony ore was probably the best thing that was in there. These dang small slaughterfish, they're so hard to see. Alright, well let's get out of here. We already got rid of the rat. There's the scrib up there. We don't want to mess with him. We should try to keep our stamina a bit higher, because if we get into combat, we'll definitely need that. What's this place? Is that a wild silt strider? It looks like it is. It looks like someone's fighting it. Is this like Skyrim when you first get to Whiterun? What is happening over here? No, no one's fighting it. It's just kind of floating around. Alright. Yeah, because I saw these guys walking around, and I saw this thing floating around and gyrating, so I thought that something was getting attacked. So, what is this place? Who are you? What is this place? You're not gonna let me know anything. Well, ain't this delightful? Who are you? I don't know you. Well, I don't know you either. What's going on around here? What is this place? Background? Rumors? Prophecy again, as we've already heard that. Services. This is a private plantation, but some people may be willing to train you on the side. Drill master this person, scout this person, master at arms this person, and savant this person. Have shacks in the western part of the compound. Okay, so it's a plantation
Don't
apparently.
stand about.
I'm literally walking. What are you talking about? So that's fun. That's great. So let's see. World map. So that's over here. We still need to be heading west. Let's just keep doing that. Doesn't seem like there's anything really there that's gonna help us. What is that? I'm gonna save just in case that thing absolutely obliterates me. I don't know why it would. I mean, it's at this farm place. I just don't recognize it. Hello, good sir. What are you? Corky. Or Gorky? I don't know. With the font, it's kind of hard to tell. Either way, can we talk to him? Nope. Okay, we're just gonna move on then. We're just gonna leave. Unless you have a quest. Maybe you have something to do with that thing. No, doesn't look like it. Alright, see ya. Oh great, it's one of these. Hate these things. Mainly because they're the only one of those Quarma things that keep attacking me. What is this? Definitely looks Imperial. That's for sure. We'll try to find an entrance to it. See if we can get in there. Hopefully we don't get, like, arrested for going in there. Because I don't know. Alright. Where is this exactly? Another town. Oh, this is Pelagiad. Pelagiad? I don't know. Something of that sort. Hello.
May the wind be on your back.
Okay. There's a trader. We can sell all this.
All right, I'm listening.
We can sell this ebony ore that we got. 430. Right there. Jeez. You know, it's still weird that something like a halberd has way more thrust damage than slash or chop damage. That's like the opposite. Because sure, spears have the thrust damage, and halberds wouldn't have bad thrust damage. But something like this, I mean, even this looks more like a poleaxe than a halberd, and should really be having slash and chop damage be through the roof, because that's what those were made for. You know, you're not really supposed to be stabbing with something with a blade like that. But, you know, we're just not going to question it. That's just how the game do. I don't think there's really anything too important here for us. Other than, you know, all his money. Which we will happily take. It doesn't have much more gold than that, so we'll just sell the ebony, so that's good. What is this? Tavern. Probably don't need it. Most likely. So this seems like a pretty small town, except for the giant freaking castle in the back. Let's go into the castle and see what that's about. And we could do a castle review.
I'm listening.
Okay, first of all, gateway that has no gate in it, that is immediately minus points. Because you could easily have some kind of portcullis in here, or at least some kind of fortified door that would block entry. But they have nothing of that sort. It's just an archway. That's not very defensive. You at least have crenellations going on. That's nice. But that's kind of like the bare minimum for a castle. But you do have these kind of arrow slits, which is very nice. You know, those are very important. You don't have many of them. I would suggest having more. And they're not really facing the right direction. I mean, look at this. This guy's just going to be shooting like halfway into this guy's house. It's not very useful. But
Keep moving.
All in all, probably not horrible. And then in here... Now, in here, you do have, you know, doors, fortified doors somewhat. They kind of look a bit wimpy, but, you know, we'll just imagine that they're more fortified. And here in the courtyard, ooh, but you do not have internal, like, interior crenellations. So that's not good. That's not good at all. But yeah, you could have archers stationed inside in those slits. You could have people behind the keep walls. You could have people up on these walls, and they could shoot down into the courtyard here, which is nice. So I would say probably a solid 4 out of 10. Maybe 3.5. Mainly because they don't have a gate. If they had a gate, then it might be a lot higher. I just don't see why any fortification would just not have a gate on it.
Speak freely, friend.
Alright, do you have anything to say to me? Do you have any rules? Let's see. Uphold the law of the Empire, praise the glory of the Emperor, follow the orders of your superiors, and never assault a member of the Legion or steal from another member. Alright, I guess that's it. Or a symbol of Imperial presence, not really meant for defense. Well, why would you... Well, okay. Sure, it's kind of intimidating having big walls and towers and stuff, but if you're already making this big fort, you might as well actually make it useful, you know? And you could easily do that by just having crenellations on the other side of the wall as well, and having a big old gate in front. Like, that's not very big changes that they would have to make this much more defensible, you know? They could do that. They just decided not to. So, I don't know. So, is there anything else? I guess I'm already kind of part of the Imperial Legion because I'm one of the Blades. What do you think of the Blades? But no one knows who they are. I'm not part of the Blades. I mean, totally didn't say that just now because nobody knows who we are. Yeah. Let's see. What about this town? Built a fort here to guard the roads between Vivek, Seydanin, and Balmora, and points north. And then some veterans took their mustering out pay and built themselves some little farms here. Pretty soon there were a few shops and a trade house. It's a pleasant little village if you don't know better. You'd think we were in Daggerfall or some of the High Rock towns. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess there's not really much to do here. It's just a fort. Should I check the internal fortifications? Okay, first of all, stairs, internal fortifications, I would so far 0 out of 10. Absolutely 0 out of 10. Because you see here, you see here, the stairs are going the wrong way. Spiral staircases are supposed to go up that way. I guess down it works. But you want it to be that you can't have your attacker going up the stairs attacking with their right arm. Because here you can. You're supposed to have it so that, you know, it makes it so that the defenders... But you see here, the defender, if they're up at the top of this tower, or up here, you can only, you know, attack left ways. And that's not good. It was proven to be a myth. Maybe. I never heard anything about that. But it does make a lot of sense that you would, you know, the majority of people are right-handed. You'd want to make your defensive structures to be convenient to fight right-handed. And if someone's trying to break in, you would want them to be fighting left-handed, or at least inconvenienced to fight right-handed. So just logic-wise, it makes a lot of sense as to why you'd have it set up that way. But this is kind of the opposite way. And I could actually see somebody going up having an advantage over somebody coming down. But I suppose if you're using thrusting weapons, it wouldn't matter either way. Like, my spear isn't going to be really inconvenienced either way. And a lot of the time when you're fighting armor, you're thrusting anyways, so it's probably negligible, but I still feel like I'd feel a lot safer in a thing that has a spiral staircase going up the other direction. Also, I didn't see any of the arrow slits anywhere in here. I wonder where those connect to, or if they're just kind of an outside visual structure. It might be. I guess if they put them on the interior, they'd actually need to, like, it'd be like a window. You'd have to be able to see out it, and that wouldn't probably be good. Alright, well, there's not much else to do here, I don't think.
What do you think of Pelagia?
So we're going to be heading out. So yeah, definitely, I feel like that fortification was not very secure. Where am I going to? Not Seydanine, that's where we started. There's a lot of places around here apparently. We're going back to Balmora, right, that's this way. Okay. Yeah, not many dungeons I've run across. Maybe I need to be walking through the wilderness a bit more. You know, being close to the road isn't really the way to find dungeons. But I think now that I have a silver weapon, I can check out that crypt by Balmora. And we should do that, because there's probably some good loot in there. Is that... what is this? Have I been here before? No. Hey, we found a dungeon. Or a mine, or something of that sort. Whatever it is, I'm happy to be here. Ulamusa. Wow. Isn't that delightful? Is there anyone in here I can kill? I keep having to, like, remind myself to save. Because if I don't, I'm pretty sure... Okay, you are an enemy. Well, now you're dead. Alright, you have fun with that. With, you know, being dead and all that. Sure, it's delightful. So I don't know who the heck that person was, or who any of these people are, but they tried to kill me, so... we can only really assume that they're not nice people. Are you gonna try to kill me?
Now this is fighting.
Oh, you have a lot of HP and a lot of range. Where am I stuck? Ow. Yeah, I needed to heal up before that. I didn't think that the unarmed guy would just pull out the biggest frickin' warhammer we've seen out of nowhere. Well, it's not always that if someone's in the fort that you've already lost.
Die where you stand.
And we're on the ground, okay. Yeah, the combat sounds don't seem to be tempered by any of the sound settings. Also, this guy is way more powerful than he should be, I feel like. Smugglers or bandits? Yeah, that's what I assumed, but you never really know. Let's use our Ring of Healing to get our health up. And it's out of charge already. And we're not even at full health. Alright, well if we need to, we can kind of sprint away and hopefully get some health back.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
At this point, I'm thinking maybe I should have picked an easier opponent. And we're on the ground.
No death is near.
Yeah, he seems to just be able to knock us over no matter what we do. He just immediately just knocks us to the ground and we can't do anything about it. So I don't think it's possible, which is weird because that person was a wimp. And then this person just has a hammer that two-shots us no matter what we do. It's kind of BS. Let's try something. What if we put shield on ourselves? Does that do anything for us?
Fool.
Because that's one of our Nord talents. Definitely reduces our damage by the damage we take by a significant portion. But we still get knocked to the ground no matter what. So it doesn't actually do anything. I think either we do this until we get lucky hits, in that we don't miss every other attack, or actually we were missing like 3/4 of all our attacks, or we just simply can't fight that guy because Big Hammer is too big. Which is unfortunate because we got pretty much nothing out of there. So, well, if the numbers just don't math out, then you can't beat them. You know, hit chance is too low, damage is too low, his hit chance is too high, his damage is too high. So the numbers, they're just not in our favor. We'll have to come back later, I guess. Okay, Balmora is this way, that's where we're supposed to go. Who are you, and are you gonna try to kill us too? Do you have a big hammer in your pants somewhere?
How fare thee, friend?
I don't think you do. You don't sound like the kind of person. Have you seen a bandit nearby? I must find him. I did see a bandit nearby. Minding my own business, suddenly a bandit jumped me from behind. A dark elf. A strong, dashing dark elf. He didn't harm me in any way, although he took my jewels. He was quite gentle and talked to me for... Maybe that's why the guy's so tough, is I think he's not a normal bandit. He might be the, you know, quest objective of this. Never mind the jewels, I just want to find the bandit again. He was charming and funny, I simply must see him again. His name, Nelos Onmar. Interesting. Yeah, sure, I'll find him. Why not? You'll try? Thank you, so. I'm sure you'll be able to find him. He mentioned something about having to head north, so I imagine he might be found in Pelagiad. Please, if you find him, give him this glove for me. It's my token of love. I am certain you will want to find me again. Alright. I mean... You said that he could be found in Pelagiad. That's this, right? Yeah. It's not too far back. I guess we're going back there to find a bandit. What does it say in the journal? She believes he's in Pelagiad, so perhaps I can find more about him there. Alright, well... it's a weird quest, but... so long as it's a quest, it's something to be doing, so... I can't really complain. rat. I should probably get my stamina back. Because, I mean, it may still be just a rat, but if we have no hit chance because our stamina's low, that's still not going to end well for us. Okay, that's probably enough. Come on, rat. Was there another rat? I feel like I got hit from a different direction. But I guess not. It just did not look like he was within range to melee me, so I don't know what that was about. But we're gonna head back this way, I guess. It's probably fine. Okay, was this it? Is this the town? No, the town had big castle. Okay, there's the castle. Alright, I'm looking for this guy. Seen him around here, quiet man, keeps to himself, not sure what he does. Other folks might know more than I do, though. Might check the taverns. Get all sorts of folks there. Okay, thank you. There was a tavern. I remember that much. But, you know, it was nice to be able to try out our once a day 30 shield ability. Because I don't know under what other circumstance I would have tried that. And it did actually help quite a lot. Even though it didn't let us win, it was still significantly better than trying without it.
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
Okay, none of you are the person I need. How about you?
You may speak.
Wasn't that the name? Is that the name we need? It is. I did it. Be happy to help you, stranger. Okay. Here, have a glove. You have what? How odd. A lovely young woman, but what would you want with a rogue like me? First time in my life, I feel a little remorse for robbing someone. I should see her again. Here, take this. Tell her you have a note from Nelos. I must see her again. I won't forget this friend. Okay. Sure. See you later. This is a bizarre quest if ever I've seen one. But, you know, we're not here to judge, we're just here to get paid. So, as long as they give me some form of loot at the end of this, I'm fine with it. But, you know, it'd actually be a really big brain move if she did all this to, like, seduce him, and then the second he lets his guard down, she's like, pulls a dagger and stabs him and takes her jewels back. She's like, I'm not gonna send someone to go and kill the guy for me, because that'd probably cost quite a bit. So I'm just gonna pay them to go and give the guy a glove, which should only cost like a few gold to do that errand. And then I'll just kill him myself. It's easy as that. Yeah, it would make a lot of sense. It's very frugal. So the person was like right up here, right? Yeah, because over there is where the mine is. So they should be... There they are. We're almost out of stamina again. I need to stop running everywhere. We should probably keep that above like half.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
I'm waiting for my stamina to come back in case you like attack me or something. You never be too safe. You know, you gotta have stamina. It's very important. You just wait a minute. I'll be right with you. Also, he was like right up that way. Why didn't you just go yourself? Like, it literally would have taken a similar amount of time to tell me about the issue as it would to just walk up the road to that place. It takes like 2 minutes. Whatever. We'll just continue on with that. Alright, here's the note. Give you a letter to give me. Wonderful. Thank you so. I knew that he cared. He You know, you didn't have to do all this for me, and I really appreciate it. You're clearly a wonderful person. You should visit my friend Barnard Irelli in Tel Brenora. He's a wonderful person. I think the two of you would get along famously. Alright, well, see ya. I guess we have to go talk to that person to continue that quest line. I have no idea where that is, so we just need to remember that if we ever end up in, what town was it? Tel Brenora. If we end up in Tel Brenora, we need to remember that there's someone we need to talk to there. I probably won't remember that, but you know what? It'll be fine, I'm sure. What's this? Have I been here before? I have not. This is just another cave. Alright. Let's just get in there and start stabbing people, I guess. Oh wait, this is... Have I been here before? I don't think I have. Kind of way out past where I've been in the past. Okay. Oh, hi. These aren't that tough. Which is weird, because they're big and spooky looking. You'd think that they'd be a lot harder. Hi, are you an enemy?
You will die!
Evidently so. But you can't open doors. Because it's trapped. Okay. Delightful. Oh, you're just gonna... Alright, thanks. You're gonna stand up there? I'll just kill you for free then. And I think someone else saw us. Let's see. Expensive skirt, I guess I'll take that. Common ring, why not? Doesn't weigh much. Oh, it's just another one of these. Man, my hit chance was way down on that one. And there's another one. Oh, that is one issue with using a normally enchanted item for combat, is that when it runs out of energy, even if I don't really care that it's out of energy, it's gonna constantly remind me. Alright, what's in here? There's some meat. There's a bowl. Bowls and meat. Okay. Delightful. Please don't tell me all these doors are trapped. No? This is just a normal door.
Your wounds are great.
Item does not have enough charge. Item does not have enough charge. No, I'll just take all. I'll probably be going to town soon. And if we don't have any space for stuff, we can always just, you know, drop it later. Might as well get all the money we can possibly get out of these guys, though. Is that another, like a small basket? No. No money for me. There's someone else in here. Save again right there, because they could probably kill us.
Now you die!
If they just so happen to have a hammer, then we're done for. Okay, not too bad. You have some armor, an actual weapon. Alright. We have more inventory capacity, so we'll just take everything you own. But you know, if I just never get hit, if I'm just so evasive that they'll never actually hit me, then it doesn't do the loud noise. So that's kind of my current strategy. Just don't get hit by things and you're fine. Probably fine to take. Okay, and then there's one other door down here that we can go through. Not sure what's over here, but we're gonna assume only good things.
I have you.
Wait, did this thing just spontaneously gain charge back? I thought that would only be, like, after you've waited. I guess it just kind of... Oh boy, a fat loot. Which is... I don't know. I don't even know if that saying existed back when this game was made. Is that just... Because it's... Okay. I mean, it's not very good fat loot, but... I guess. Take your sword. I mean, we still have capacity. We'll take all of it. We'll just take it all. And hope that we see a vendor pretty soon here. Ow. Alright, we still have some space. Can we take all? We can. Just barely. We're gonna have a lot of common clothes to throw away when... Oh boy, trapped. My favorite. Okay, let's see how much damage this does to us. Okay. Let's put on our spear again. Which, yeah, the spear still has one charge. Interesting. Ow. So yeah, you can't really avoid it. It just kind of does damage to you. Books. Can I... Is there a way I can, like, read these? Yeah. I mean, they're all probably kind of worth picking up. And I'll just read them in case there's some kind of skill book. Okay, delightful. Go up here. Please don't tell me these are also trapped. I keep pressing tab, try to open inventory. That is not the right button. Okay. Why is it the lock level 5 is the first thing that I've failed to pick? Was I just, like, getting super lucky all the other times? I failed a casting spell. Man, I think that we just... This just is not our day. Alright, well, we have some free healing through the ring. And that's about all we can do. We can open this. Not worth it. And then this is trapped. That did pretty much nothing. It's all chance-based. That's true, but... To get a, like, 20 lock level chest first try... Oh. Axe skill has increased. I'll take that. Over encumbered though. Can I can't reach anything. Okay. Let's drop. You aren't that good. That's all we need to do. You're just a 1-to-1 weight to value. That's not good at all. But yeah, to fail a 5 difficulty chance like multiple times is just kind of... This is horrible luck. Alright, and I think I'm gonna sleep until healed because we have to level up. There we go. I know there's, just like in Oblivion, there was the thing where you can wait to level up until you've gotten a bunch of other skill ups and then that gets your stats optimized, but I'm not gonna be doing that probably. Definitely strength and endurance. Speed is probably good, but... And it's the only thing I have a ×2 in. I heard that you want luck. I heard that you want to just put 1 point into luck because no stats actually increase luck. So they were saying you always want to put 1 point into it when you level. Is that true, and should I? Because I don't know what level I'll be by the end of the game, and I don't know how much that's actually going to affect how I do throughout the game, but they said that luck kind of just, as it says here, it affects every action you do in a small way. So if I could just get slightly more luck with, like, picking locks and, you know, hit chance and what else? Loot variety, like the types of loot you get and the values of loot and all that stuff. It's probably worth, you know, putting some points into that. Don't even know what luck does. I thought it was just hit chance and crit chance. Yeah, the thing that I read was that luck affects like literally every single chance-based thing in the game, and that since nothing else increases it, that you always want to put a point into it when you level. That's what I've heard. So I guess I'm gonna try that, because the only other option is speed, which I would like some speed, but we'll get some luck and see how that goes. I like loot, you know, if that helps me get some more loot, it's probably worth it. Because then I can afford the best of the best gear, and then not having some extra stats would probably be fine. Can I... Ooh! I can have 310 weight now. Isn't that delightful? That extra 2 strength is coming in handy. And every time you level, you get more health as well. I don't remember how much I had. I think 55 health. Now we have 63. So that's nice. And but that was, after all of this, after everything we've done so far, that was the first actual level up we did. Definitely, you level up a lot slower in this game than you do in Oblivion. Because I would probably be like level 4 by now in Oblivion. Maybe higher. But that might just be because I'm doing a lot of running around in towns and talking to people. Maybe if I actually went into dungeons more often, just hit things. It does affect basically every skill check, like block and basically everything else. You never really used it. Yeah. It seems like one of those things that most people wouldn't think to use, because, I mean, luck is in a lot of games, like Dark Souls and stuff, and usually it's not that good. Like, it's generally pretty bad. The only problem is scaling in Oblivion is absolutely terrible. Yeah. And the final boss in Oblivion was not very magic friendly, I have to say. He was... Oh, and I still have this equipped. That's, not good. Is this where I need to go? Yeah, kinda. We'll head this way. Yeah, so I had a really hard time with the final boss. Well, quote-unquote final boss. It was the guy in that paradise realm that I had to kill. He is incredibly sucky, magic-wise, because I just couldn't hit him, like, ever. Or when I did hit him, he just healed. Or it would reflect more of my spell back to me than it actually did damage to him. So it was a bunch of BS. I ended up just smacking him with my sword, even though I was like a full-on mage build. I still just had to hit him with the sword I had as an offhander, and it worked better. I don't know why. Like, I have expert level destruction spells, and yet little one-handed sword ends up doing more damage than expert level destruction spells, because that's normal. But yeah, that was difficult. Okay, Balmora is this way. I almost kind of thought that I had soft-locked the game by saving before the fight, and that I might have needed to prepare more, because I just could not kill him with magic. Let's see, is this... Yeah, well, this is a town. There's a little dot on the map, so let's see what this is. I think it's just another fort, it looks like. And yeah, it does make sense. It's just... It's kind of like in Elden Ring, how the final boss... Ugh. how like the final boss is entirely immune to holy damage. It just kind of makes it so holy runs can't really be plausible. You can't really do that. On hello, Visto. Yes, this is my first playthrough. I have no idea what I'm doing. But in Morrowind, every race has their own weakness. Oh, really? But yeah, it's just in Oblivion, it seemed like having the boss be so magic strong made it so that it wasn't... The playing as a mage wasn't really... You know, it wasn't really plausible. Final boss isn't immune to holy damage. I mean, in Elden Ring, the Elden Beast, the what's their face? Radagon, the one with the big mace, and they do the, you know who that is. They aren't. I think they just have resistance to holy damage. But I'm pretty sure the Elden Beast is, or at least at one point, I don't know, they might have patched it out, but at one point they were indeed entirely immune to holy damage, making holy runs, or runs that do only holy damage, like with the Cypher Pata or whatever it is, it would make those almost entirely impossible to do just with that weapon. So it was a bit weird. And how do I like it so far? It's pretty good. I'm having a good time. And I assume this is a vendor, hopefully. Yes, okay. Because we have a lot of stuff to sell. We have just been picking up everything we've come across. You don't buy that item. Well, too bad. Okay, they'll just buy all our armor stuff. The clothes we'll need to sell somewhere else. What a ring. No. Oh, that was... Oh, okay, so it never was immune. It was just put on the wiki incorrectly. Interesting. I'd never heard that. How did I get... Oh, I did pick up the fat loot, didn't I? Maybe I should keep the fat loot just because it has a interesting name. And you know, I suppose if I'd ever gotten through the entire game and beaten the final boss, I probably would know whether or not it was immune to holy damage, but I never did get to the very, very end of Elden Ring. I've only gotten as far as... What was his name? It was... the Destined Death guy. That's about as far as I ever got. And that was on my shield only run. Most of the mechanics? I mean, not really. I've figured most of it out either through looking stuff up or... I don't know, just trying and seeing what works out. There definitely have been quite a bit of suggestions and help from viewers, but a lot of it has just been me figuring stuff out on my own, which has been working out rather fine so far. Alright, I will sell the loot just because it weighs 10 points and I can't be carrying that around. If it was like 5 points or less, I might have considered carrying it around just for the meme, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so that's all the stuff we had to sell. Let's get out of here. And a lot of the mechanics in this game seem to be kind of shared between it and Oblivion. So, kind of like the leveling mechanic seems to be almost exactly the same. It's just in Oblivion it seems like you level up a bit faster than in here. And I do know that the stamina is like... It's a percentage-based thing of when your stamina goes down, it lowers your hit chance and everything. So I know that. I know how stamina works, which is very important. I think the first time I played this, I didn't know, and it caused issues. Have you ever pressed F1? I have not. Is that going to crash my game or dox everything and everyone? I don't know. What does F1 do? Try it and see. Okay, well, if everything blows up then I'm blaming you. Oh, it's quick keys. All right. That is probably pretty useful. I mean, so far the only thing that I really switched between is my weapon, like the weapon to the lockpick and back. And sometimes I switch between using the healing ring and using my healing spell, but those definitely will come in handy a bit later on once I have a bit more variety to work with. Let's see, where's Balmora? Balmora's this way. Oh, we're here. Okay, we're at this crossroads. I know where we are. Nice. Man, it was a long walk. Probably because I stopped to look at every little landmark along the way, but still, doesn't make it any less long. Move around, change the size of the windows in the menus? Yes. Yeah, I already set this up. Although, why is this? Because this should be the same size as this, and this should be closer to that. I think something changed the size of these at some point. I used to have them closer together. More like that. But who knows? It's still approximately what I set it to. In the top right of the map. Well, what does that do? Oh, wait. Oh. Wait, that like toggles visibility of things. Huh. Yeah, because that's toggling all these, right? So like if I get rid of that. Oh, and it keeps it. Oh. So it gets rid of the little, you know, smaller version of it, but it kind of locks it to the screen and makes it so it's still there eternally. So we can always see what the stats are. That's not really all that useful with that, but it might be useful to like always have your spells on your screen. Though I don't see why, because you can't really select them. But that's fine. You have a bigger mini-map? That is a big mini-map. For sure. I could probably make the map smaller and make it actually fit in to be there permanently, but yeah, I think I'm fine with only seeing the map when I open the map. It's been working well. But that is a pretty cool functionality. You can just have those open eternally.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So what's this about?
Okay, you.
You bring good fortune with you.
I
Welcome.
apparently bring good fortune. I managed to bribe someone enough that they gave me the thing that we wanted. Let's see, who was it we talked to? Okay, we just click debt money. That probably works. Yes, here it is. Alright, thank you. Now how about advancement? Oh, hey, I have advanced. Can I advance again? Journeyman, can I advance again? Your devotion to the Fires Guild is not in question, but you still require more experience. Redouble your training and practice your skills to become the swordsman. Okay. Well, we'll get there. Hors d'oeuvres. Okay, where is this guy? Orc is an outlaw living openly in a house here in Balmora. I have a contract here that says 250 septums are yours if you bring her to justice. Okay. Look in your skills. These skills? Oh, I can see a faction that I'm part of. Oh. Interesting. So we already have the 30 strength and endurance. That's not an issue. And then 1 skill at 30 and 2 skills at 5. And that's for any real combat skills. Let's see. We have Medium armor above 30, spear above 30. So that is the two 30s. Well, unless spear's not on here. Spear isn't on here. Okay, they do not recognize spear as an actual fighting skill, apparently. So what do we do about that? I guess blunt weapons at 20. That's not really gonna help us, I don't think. Medium armor is above it, though. If medium armor is even counted. No, it's only heavy armor. Unless those are only the favorite skills, and that's not really the skills that I need up. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll need to diversify my skill set a bit to gain some skills and other stuff. Luckily, it only requires 30 and 1. So I don't know. I mean, what other guild is suited to my skills? I mean, most everything that I have is just for, you know, fighting. So the Fighters Guild seem to be a good option, but they're a bit, you know, picky as to what skills that they actually count as fighting. Like medium armor? No. We only like heavy armor. And spear? No. We only like long swords and blunt weapons. Which, to be fair, I like blunt weapons too, but you know, spears are better. And then the blades. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Speechcraft, marksman, light armor, sneak, restoration, long blade. I have restoration out of all of those. That's interesting. You can only join one great house out of the 3. Most suited faction in the game is Great House Redoran, probably. Interesting. I don't know much about the Great Houses. I haven't really heard of them. But
How does the day greet you, friend?
you know, I probably don't need to rank up to be the highest in the land. I mean, it's probably fine. I'm still getting money from the Fighters Guild, so that's all I care about, really. But I think that this will probably be the end of the stream for today. We have gotten a lot done, and by gotten a lot done, I mean we got a lot of money, and that's what's important. Plus, I mean, at the start of the stream, we'd only known this area, and then by the end, we went here, and then teleported here, and then ran all the way back. So that's a lot of exploration to do. So we're gonna save, definitely save. There we go. And then we'll be done. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, I suppose. Lots of factions you can join in this game. It would seem. Does the Fighters Guild count as a faction that I've joined? Is it like Skyrim, you can join all the guilds simultaneously, or is it much more, you know, almost interesting? Because yeah, Mage's Guild probably wouldn't really be to my skill set. I only have Restoration as a magic skill, so that may not be the best. But Fighters Guild have some issues with the Thieves Guild. Really? I don't really have any thieving skills either, but who knows? Maybe I'll try to join the Thieves Guild at some point. And is the I think the Dark Brotherhood was added to this game. Maybe that was one of the DLCs, but I remember seeing something about it. May have barred yourself from joining it? Oh no. Well, we will see. We'll see how this all goes. I have no idea. But Dark Brotherhood are losers? Really? They're not that good in this game? Because yeah, I like the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim because they give you really good gear. Like the armor that they give you have really nice, unique effects. There's a lot better assassins faction. Really? So the Dark Brotherhood isn't the only assassins in this game. Morag Tongue. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens with that. That sounds like an interesting situation to be in. But yeah, we'll just have to explore a bit and see what we find by the end of the game. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll probably be playing more of this. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thank you for showing up to the stream. I very much appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.